Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, beautiful people. My name is Louie, and this is DYOR Productions. And basically, what we do here is cover crypto news and other news that might relate to the market. And this is not financial advice or personal advice. You always do your own research, look at these articles, dig deep into them, and make sure you understand that this is up to you. Okay, you can help others, you can give information out, but at the end of the day, it comes down to you, your investment, and what you're able to risk. Okay. So without that, let's get right into this news I have for you guys today. Before that, let's take a look at this market. So the total crypto market sitting at 2.39 trillion. Okay, we have the fear and greed index at 26.27. You click on it, it usually changes. It's at 26 right now. Alrighty, scroll down, check these prices out, pause it. All right, moving on. So the first article I have for you guys today is U.S. Fed February CPI matches forecast, reinforcing expectations for no near term rate cuts, and we covered that yesterday and the day before, so check those videos out if you haven't. Also, Ghana opens crypto trading sandbox with 11 firms under new VASP, and stick around for this because there's a partner in that might surprise some of y'all. All right, moving on. Binance, PayPal, and Ripple join Mastercard's massive new push into blockchain payments. Okay, this information is coming out daily, so you have to stay on it. If not, you're gonna lose track of what's happening. Okay, moving on. Wells Fargo files for WFUSD CBDC. Anyways, moving on. But this is, we'll also look at this. We won't cover this much because I don't know if it's gonna actually work or go through, but we will see. All right. Some other lighter news. ECB reveals APA roadmap for central bank money in Europe's tokenized market. So this is actually just DLT technology. We'll go through that. Okay. And last for you guys today is the DOJ investigates if Iran used Binance to evade sanctions. Okay, and this one's also related to that. I guess they put out something right after that. It is crazy, but all that next, coming up in a second. Alrighty. First thing on the list is the U.S. February CPI matches forecast, reinforcing expectations for no near-term rate cuts. So we covered this, like I said the other day. The rate cut is going to probably just go up to 3.75. So that's basically what's gonna happen, and it gets a little, you know, tricky here. But you just got to read through it. Core CPI, which includes food and energy costs. So remember, food and energy costs rose zero point 0.2 in February versus a forecast of zero point 0.2 in January, 0.3 year over year. Core CPI was higher by 2.5 versus a forecast of 2.5 in January's 2.5. It gets tricky. All you have to know is that it's probably going to go up. Probably going to have to start paying more taxes. There's just going to be a lot of stuff that goes with this. Especially with oil and what's happening now. Well, we know that a certain country released some reserves, so hopefully other countries start following suit. So there's not much backlash. I guess there is some stuff out there that the war is over, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. But this is tricky. Just make sure you understand that it might go up. You know, we had the job data that was actually bad news, not super negative, but it was bad. So everything's looking at a downturn right now. Okay, so just keep aware of that. Put some money to the side. Remember, cash is king for now until crypto becomes king. Okay, moving on. Ghana opens crypto trading sandbox with 11 firms under new VASP law. So basically, right here, Ghana's Security and Exchange started a 12-month regulatory sandbox for virtual asset serving providers. Okay, so they're running this out over there, and the result of the pilot program will be used to guide the final licensing rules under the new Virtual Asset Service Provider Act of 2025. So basically, this was passed, I guess, last year, and now they're starting this pilot, and it looks like this 2030 agenda is coming very close. You know what I mean? It's getting close, and we'll cover something else with that in a bit. But basically, that surprise partner that I was telling you guys about, let me see where are they at. Is it down more? Where are they at? There's the businesses. So basically, right here. So companies, first cohort include tokenized firms like Africoin, Blue Pigeon, Volta, X Chain, and Goldwise cryptocurrencies. But basically, a lot of people probably don't know these exchanges. You know, the Hyro exchange, the Haney Pay exchange, the Whitebit exchange, Africoin. You know, A lot of Americans and probably people who aren't into digital assets don't know these assets, but this is how it's going to work. Each country is going to have their own sandboxes. Each country is going to have their own way of doing things, their own DLT technology, but it's going to be interoperable with the rest of the world. So it doesn't matter which exchange they're using, as long as like they all fall under the same category of blockchain and integration. Okay. And there's something else that goes side and side to what I just said in a second. All right. So next on the list, Binance, PayPal, and Ripple join Mastercard's massive new push into blockchain. Here we go. Yeah, beautiful, right? I just love the news when it comes out, because it's like, we've been saying this for years. People aren't paying attention. You know, Mastercard is a giant, Ripple is a giant. Those two names alone, PayPal Mafia. Come on now, like what's really happened? What's really going on? So let's dig into this really quick. So Mastercard has launched a crypto partner program with more than 85 companies to connect blockchain technology with global payment infrastructure. Boom, baby. Boom. This is the year, y'all. Like 5 more years, 2030. Like if you're investing in these assets now, by 2030, you should be sitting in a safe spot in this economy. Because once they roll out this program, there's no trying to catch up. But basically, the program includes crypto exchange and blockchain developers, fintech firms, and banks such as Binance, Circle, Ripple, Gemini, PayPal, Paxos. Okay, so it just goes down the list. Beautiful information, y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Let's go. If you're investing in these assets, like I just said, you rich already. Just make sure you keep your mind and your inside and your heart rich. Keep your body rich. Take care of your health. Health is wealth. Okay. Moving on. All right. Wells Fargo files WFUSD trademark for crypto payments and trading. And this is another CBDC. I'm not going to cover this too much because it's just one of them things where it's like they see the writing on the wall. I love saying that shit. But a file submitted to the U.S. Patent Trademark Office. So basically, they filed for a patent. Okay, we're gonna get into a patent in a little bit, but this is what it's about. It's making sure they understand. If you don't own the patent, just like you don't own the keys to your crypto, then what you do with it doesn't make sense. You can't make money off of it. You can't make money off if you don't own the patent, if you don't own the technology for it. You get me? So they're moving in that direction. The trademark will also cover software tools designed for blockchain ecosystems. The application, it lists downloadable software for staking digital assets, accessing non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and managing crypto wallets and executing digital asset trades. So it looks like they're going to have Wells Fargo has an app, Chase has an app, but they're going to probably integrate all this stuff into their app. Okay, that's what it looks like. With them being able to do this and have the trademark for it, it looks like they're moving forward in the direction of changing their platform and infrastructure as a bank. Okay, so I don't know if it's going to be a CBDC. We'll see, but they're still up in there with the Clarity Act and whatnot. Okay, moving on. So ECB reveals APA. I'm not APEA. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm illiterate when it comes to, I'm American, so I'm not well traveled. But anyways, reveals a roadmap for central bank money in Europe's tokenized market. So basically, the ECB rolls out this program, okay? And you can go to their European central bank Euro system and read more about it if you want to. But this is just more proof that this is the future. A lot of people do not want to be interested in crypto, blockchain, or this technology, but the world is moving in this direction, okay? The RWAs, the tokenized assets, this is helping them do that, okay? In 2025, the Euro system launched. It's basically this initiative, right? Let me scroll down for you guys. This is the roadmap that they're referring to and speaking of. So by 2028, H2, I believe that means half two. So you have quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four, and then you have half one and half two when it uses the H. So by the end of 2028, this program and pilot should be over. And just like Ghana's doing their thing, you get me back here, it's the same thing. Okay, all these different countries have their own way of doing stuff. Okay, just like America has their own. Check out the patent if you're just listening. Look at the screen really quick. This is David Schwartz. Now, if you guys know, you know, but this patent's from 1989, okay? 1988. So you have to understand that this has been in play for a long time. You think this technology just came out and it's new? No. This patent's damn near older than me. Okay? And that's saying a lot. It's older than most of y'all probably. Okay? And for the ones that's not older than, I hope you've been paying attention, because this is the future of everything. All these countries are rolling out this type of technology. Okay? You can follow the breadcrumbs. You can see what's happening. Okay? All right. Last on the list. Okay? DOJ investigates Iran for using Binance to evade sanctions. Okay. This is we cover this as well, but basically this is what it's all been about, okay? A level playing field. You can't have this, and this is alleged, okay? Alleged. But you don't just throw something up in the air like this. You just don't. You give me something's going to stick. All right? So that's the point of this. People are now having their eyes on people using cryptocurrency for the wrong reasons. And to be honest, that's what Bitcoin was for. A lot of people don't understand it, but Bitcoin was a way to fish out sketchy people. You think that stuff wasn't trackable? Okay, before they started this new system, okay, before they were going in this direction, they had to make sure they got rid of most of the bad actors, and that's exactly what they did with this, in my opinion. Because it's like, okay, what's the best way to do? It's a Trojan horse. Okay, make everyone think Bitcoin is safe and secure and untrackable, and boom, McAfee told you guys. Okay, so if you guys haven't been paying attention, understand that, like, Bitcoin, in my opinion, it still might be around, but I think it's Netscape 2.0. It was a Trojan horse for the financial system so we can get the bad actors out. But okay, you guys understand, all these countries are doing their own thing. America has their own thing. If you know, you know. Until next time, y'all. My name is Louis. Peace.